Now I understand there's different grades of coal and different heights of coal. What was the grade of coal that you worked in most of the time? Or is that an intelligent question?
Yeah, I guess I worked in 9 longer than the other. It was about 4.5 foot.
4.5 foot coal?
Yeah,
Now what's the different grades of coal? You got 9 and
six
6
and
and
11.
stoker coal?
Oh, the grade?
Yeah.
Well, there's several different grades. I worked on Temple about 3 years. There's 6 by 28. There's lump, carbon. Uh, that's about all the grades I remember. But there were 6 or 7 tracks there, and a little different coal on different tracks.
And for those that are not familiar, what is a tipple?
That's where the coal comes into and it's washed and separated out into grades
And
and then put in the railroad cars.
okay. And I know there's a bituminous coal and is it anthracite?
There's no anthracite in this country. That's in other countries. It's
What's the
bituminous around here.
It's bituminous coal?
Yeah.
Does that mean it's softer, or what is the differentiation there?
Well, don't know. I never did work on any anthracite, but I think that's sulfur.
Softer coal.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the lowest coal you ever worked in?
Well, the lowest I worked in some was 28 inches.
28 inches.
But most of the time in that 6, it was about 36 or 38 inches high. And sometimes you stand shovel up straight. That
And
would be 42 inches,
how many hours a day did you work in there?
8 hours.
8 hours a day.
Well, we got traveling time after you went union.
So tell us a little bit about the company store. What was the setup on a company store?
Well, up our boon, you get 50 cents a day in flickers.
A flicker. Is that a token to spend in a company
Yeah,
store?
yeah, you spend it there at the company store.
And what was a flicker worth if you equated that into money for the day?
I don't know, we never did. West Kentucky had $10 books, cupids in them, and you could buy them books as it wasn't, it wasn't in metal or anything. It was just a book with cupids in them, and a lot of them fellas would get a $10 book, go down there at Maloney's and sell it to him for $7 a half, and he got rich at that.
So I guess the idea behind a company store and flickers was not to let you spend your money anywhere else. Is that right?
Well, I saw. Well, if you had any money, you could spend it anywhere you wanted to. But you didn't have no money.
Because they gave you tokens
Well,
instead.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
but West Kentucky, they forced you to trade the company store. They said they'd send you a radio if you got a little ahead when you didn't even have no power. You had coal oil.
So a lot of stuff they did didn't make any sense,
Well, it made sense for them.
but it didn't for the worker.
No.
Okay. All right. And I remember you taking me down to the coal mines one time and showing me what it looked like, and you told me you didn't ever want to see me work in the coal mines. Why was that?
Well, I didn't want you in there where I was because I knew what it was like. I said if you mentioned it anymore, I'd hit you between the eyes, and I never hit you.
Yeah, I remember that.